Welcome back. This is the Autistic Chef. I'm going to teach you how to make chicken fajitas. So the first thing you do is you take your chicken. Oh, I forgot my knife. So the first thing you do is you take your chicken out and you look at it and you inspect it. Now there's this little thing here that's it's a muscle. We don't want that on your chicken because it just doesn't. I don't like it. It doesn't make good for me. Then you're going to cut it in half. And I'll tell you the reason for that in a few minutes. Once I get them all cut. Oh, I'll cut that one. So while I'm talking to you, while I'm cutting this, I wanted to talk to you about what I said at the end of my video last time. I would appreciate comments about my videos. I wasn't saying that you didn't have to make comments. I just don't want any negativity or anything like that on my videos. And I'm going to try and slowly incorporate my life into these videos. And the last couple of days I've had some really hard times. Being autistic isn't fun. Along with the other disabilities that I have going for me, it's not an easy life. But you get up and you keep on going and you just deal with life as it comes. And you just hope and pray for the best. So I'm going to take this and put this in the trash because I don't need it in my way. So, the reason why I cut the chicken in half is because when it sits in a package for so long, it kind of seals itself. And your whole point of marinating chicken or beef is to get the flavors within the meat itself. So you have a bigger surface to get fresh cut for the bigger surfaces to soak up the flavors that you put on. So now you have one side's cut. You're going to take the other side, you're going to cut it like this. And you're going to cut it across like this, because that in turn gives you more space for more flavor. And you'll do that with every piece. Of course, these small ones, it's not really going to matter. But the bigger pieces, it's just a good idea to do that. But you don't want to cut it all the way through. You just want to kind of just, like you're cutting a bread loaf, and you're going to put it in the oven, and you mark it. It's the same principle. I didn't get that one too deep. So now I have my meat. Now I'm going to lay it out on the cutting board like this. Doesn't matter what side you start with, it's all going to get covered in the end. And I use fajita seasoning, Fiesta. I'm going to say probably a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half on the meat. Apply it liberally because it takes a lot to make this taste good. And then I take Cavender's Greek seasoning. It's a wonderful spice. Has a lot of good spices in it to help break down the meat that you're trying to cook. a wonderful tenderizing effect for your meat. And you flip it back over, you get the other pieces. And I take it, I kind of just rub it like this, just to make sure I got it, inside the lines that I've cut. Now, you don't want to rub it too long. You just want to make sure you cover your meat. Okay. Then I take a bag. I put the chicken in the bag like this. I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, so clapboard out of the way. I don't need it anymore. And what you do, a lot of people just pour their stuff in the bag. That's not a good thing, because when you do that, it washes all the spices off your meat. You don't want to do that. So I'm going to take a whole orange. I've already squeezed a half of one. Now I'm going to finish squeezing the other half in this bowl. And what you do is you take it and you pour it down the side so it's not on the chicken. Then I take a Mexican beer, take your pick, there's many of them out there. I prefer Pacifico. I have 12 ounces, maybe a little more in the bag, down the side. Then what I do is I close the bag up, I leave space, I take it, and I just mix it up. Helps to get the orange juice and the beer onto the chicken. It just makes it a whole lot easier. There's a lot of acidity in orange juice that helps break down the chicken as well as the yeast and barley of the beer will break it down too. Now the reason why I picked the beer and the orange juice is because it will give it kind of a sweet taste, but then it gives it kind of a heat taste from the spicy acid seasoning. So it's kind of a layered flavor effect. And if you do it right, you'll taste it. You'll hit the sweet first, and then the pepper will come last. And that's what cooking's all about, is layering your flavors. And you do this for a couple of minutes at most, and you open your bag up, and you get all the space out of it. And you set it to the side. You'll let that marinate, preferably overnight, but if you can't, 5 hours is the minimum you need to let that marinate to get that flavor induced into your chicken. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the vegetables that go with the chicken. But these, I have green and yellow peppers and onions. They're going to go straight into the bag. Because there's no sense in getting a bowl or pan or dirty, because you can do the same thing in this bag as you can do in a bowl. So then we're going to take a little bit of olive oil, because that'll help cover the spices on the vegetables. Olive oil is better for you than canola, corn oil, or other oils that are out there. You put about that much in there. You seal the bag. Coat, vegetables, and olive oil. And you open your bag up. Fajita seasoning. You liberally put it on there. Maybe a tablespoon or half. Like that. Then you get the Greek, I call it Greek, it's Cavenders. Put your Cavenders in there. Maybe a teaspoon. And then you go some of this. And you do the same thing with these as I did with the chicken. Open the bag back up. Get all the air out of it as you can. Seal it back. And there's the first part of the chicken fajita recipe. We'll be back in probably 5 hours to cook this chicken on the grill, and I'll show you the process of doing that. Thank you, and out. Okay, so I've been cooking the chicken probably about 10 minutes. Well, let's say 7 minutes. And I want to show you what the chicken will look like and the proper way to grill the chicken and the texture of chicken and the grill marks, because that's a key thing to making chicken fajitas. So, right now, I've got my vegetables are going. They're going good. They're going to be tender. You want to al dente them. You don't want them to be tender. You want some texture to them. They're gonna have probably another 2 or 3 minutes left on them. But you notice how I'm getting these grill marks on the chicken? And you notice how there is some moisture in the chicken? That's good. I'm gonna turn this chicken down to like a medium low, because if you don't, it's gonna dry out. And you don't want that with your chicken. So as I'm turning it, you can see that I'm getting scorch marks and grill marks, and that's just a good presentation on a plate or even in a taco, and that's really what you want. So I'm going to turn it down to medium low and let it finish out. Probably got, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes left on the chicken, and it'll be done.
Oh, wait a minute, Terry.
What?
The red light wasn't, it was on.
Okay. This is the Autistic Chef. I'm back here with you. I've got all the makings to make a chicken fajita. We've been talking to you about the pico de gallo, the guacamole, the other vegetables, and the chicken. So, what I like to do is I like to take more lime after I cook it. And I like to just kind of lightly cover the chicken with the lime. And then I'll take a piece of chicken, like this one right here, and I will slice it up. I will take that chicken, I will toss it over here in the skillet with the vegetables. And I'll get another piece of chicken. And I'll cut it up. You don't want to cut up too thin. I kind of like my chicken cut kind of thick. Just makes for a better presentation and a better look, and then it gives you more goodies to eat. I'll get one more piece of chicken. And I'll cut it up. Take the tongs, and I'll transfer it over to the skillet so. And then now we're going to talk about making a fajita. Typically, you're going to heat your taco shell up. What I like to do is I like to take the onions and peppers first because they like to move around. So I'll put them on the bottom. Then I'll take the chicken like this. And I mean, I'll fill it up good. Why not? It's, you know, it's your house. Make it however you want it, yo. Then I'll take some pico. And I'll add it to it. Like that. And then last but not least, some guacamole. I'll add it like that. And I'll take it down like this on the plate. Next to a pint thing of beans, make Spanish rice can go with it. Something else you might want with it. There's just so many variations of Mexican food that you can make with it. I decided to make some beans, and in a later video I'll show you how to make the refried beans and how to cook pinto beans. But that is the classic chicken fajita. Thank you and have a good day.